Hello everyone, it's ADHDadditiv, and today I'm going to show you how to build an Enderman farm, which is a great XP farm and great for Ender Eyes. So basically you want to go to the end. It is optional to kill the boss, but I do highly recommend it, or else you're going to have to build an entire path out into the void with obsidian. And as the first step is take some half slabs, because half slabs nothing spawns on it. Or you can use normal stone and just put torches along, but I'm going to use half slabs. Anyway, so you want to take whatever building material you're going to use, and you want to go out into this darkness here. And you want to be very careful when building with half slabs, because if you build on top, you get pushed through. So I'm basically just going to fly and do this. And basically what you're going to need for this is you're going to need a lot of sticky pistons, a lot of redstone repeaters, a lot of pressure plates, a lot of wool, and a lot of whatever building material you're going to make it out of. I recommend cobblestone or stone because it's, you know, easy to get. But, you know, you can use whatever you want. You could use diamond if you wanted. I wouldn't know how much, want to know how much diamond it's going to take to make this, but if you have enough diamonds, you go right ahead. Alright, so that's about far enough. That's probably farther than we actually need. Whatever, doesn't matter. So anyway, now you don't want to make it on peaceful difficulty, or else this is going to be really difficult for you because, you know, I'll just show you why it will be difficult. Build a little small platform here, and I'll turn on the difficulty. Let's go move away a little bit, and should be seeing an Enderman spawning there like any second now. It's probably not going to because I'm on camera, but point is, that's the whole reason for, yeah, see, you already got two there. The whole reason for building this out of half slabs is because, you know, you want to avoid that. Anyway, so now that you have your platform, whatever, and I just realized if you build this out of half slabs, it's going to be extremely hard for you to do this part. But it's possible, see? Anyway, so build yourself like a, I don't know, 10 by 10 platform, just for standing on it. It could be any size you really want, but you can. I'm gonna make mine 10 by 10. All right, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm gonna get 9. Yeah, for like symmetry. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm horrible at just counting, like watching and counting. Alright, you can build this really however you like, but I'm building out this little platform because it'll be a nice little place for you to stand, and if you don't kill the Ender Dragon, you're going to need to build this because you're going to need to build an enchanting room in the nether to actually, or in the, I don't know what you call this, the end, to actually do this. And I'm just, you know, putting a little decorative touch on the edge. But you do need to put the light source, any kind of light source. I'm using glowstone because, you know, I'm being creative. Okay, might need one in the middle. That's off center. That's still off center. Sorry. Did not plan this out in any way whatsoever. There we go, that should be exactly even. Yep. Alright, so now that you've built this, you're going to need to go and build a platform for them to land on. So this platform, I would build it probably about 3 away from your actual main thing. And then build up pretty much as many spaces as you want. This probably won't be an exact science for me. I'm just going to build out a random amount of spaces. I think I'll take it down a few just for tutorial's sake, the length. And then build it out like well, let's see here. You need a minimum of 3 blocks in the middle for them to land in. So, and you need a block around the edge so that they can't get out. So I would build it minimum 5 wide, or long, or however we want to say that. I'm gonna call it wide. And then just simply connect it up with this side. And then fill this in right here. Alright, I had to take a little bit off of that side, but everything turned out very nicely. I just filled it in and put some glowstone in there and filled this in with glass just to make it look nice so I wouldn't fall, because I fell twice. Don't ask me how I fell when I was flying, I just did. And my cat's deciding that now is the time to cuddle. So I will see you guys in a second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so the next step is the height. The height you need is 42 blocks. Sorry, I had to check that. So you need to build up from here 42 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. Alright, so an easy way to check this is after you've built it up, and I recommend having a bucket of water on you so you don't, fall and die. Just build a thing like this. Turn the mobs back on, and just go down your mob thing, and leave the bucket of water up there so you can get back up. Or you can use ladders if you have enough ladders. Oh yeah, that's another thing you'll need is vines. Just reminding. Alright, anyway, so you go and push them. He'll fall down, and then all you have to do is click him once, and he dies. And that's how you know it's the right height. I don't know how well you can test this in single player. You're just going to have to count really well, I guess. So I'm going to take down this pole. And basically what you're going to do is this block right here is where the hole is going to be for this. So what I basically want to do is, here, I'll show you while it's on here. So I've probably already forgotten that by now. If you look straight down, that is the block that it is. So it's right beside that piece of glowstone, which is why I did that kind of glowstone pattern, so it's nice and easy to tell. And actually, this is the exact block we want to be on, because we want to be 2 away from the edge at any time. So let's move in 1. Great, now we're exactly in the middle, and our hole is going to be right here. So what you can do is place 2 blocks like that and break the middle one. Now you have your hole. So what you're going to do now is make this 2, 3. I want to say 3. Yeah, you want to make this 3 wide on either side, so exactly like this, and just build it out to right here on your thing, so that's 2 spaces away from the edge. Okay, I will do that and I'll be right back. Alright, I have built this. Oh yeah, make sure that you connect it at the end and just build 2 blocks out like that. Alright, so I've built these pillars to show you exactly where this hole is supposed to start and where to build your bridge across, and it's right 2 before the end on this side and 2 before the end on this side. It's kind of what I explained, but I didn't understand it very well, so I decided to show you guys. Alright, so if you want, you can build those. I wouldn't not recommend it, but at the same time, it is quite a waste of resources. Alright, so now you'll need pressure plates. I would prefer using stone over wood, but wood is of course a lot cheaper to make. but don't hold me on this, but I think Enderman can pick up the wooden ones, but I know they can't pick up the stone ones. Don't hold me on that though. I'm not absolutely sure. I just use stone to be safe. And you'll need your repeaters and your sticky pistons. Alright, so what you're gonna do is place, see here, I don't need that or that, now that I think about it. Alright, just place a row like this on the last block in each side. Nope, not like that. And then on top of this block, place your sticky pistons. Just all facing this way. And just do this on every single block you just put up. And there we go. Now, place repeaters everywhere. And the reason you're using repeaters instead of redstone is for a reason you will see in just a second. And if you haven't already figured it out, it's because it's the pressure plates that you're going to be placing right here. Because if you just used a redstone signal, it wouldn't actually use this block at all. It would just pass the redstone signal that way and that way. So, yeah, be careful when you're placing these because it's very, very easy to die. I would strongly suggest filling in this gap for this. And I don't need this, and I don't know why I put it there. Or, you know, just don't put in the filler blocks just yet. Now, the filler blocks you're going to need have to be made out of wool. If you're going to place these, make sure the last block you place, you go stand in the middle. Alright, so this is the way I like to do it, just because it is quite easy to do. And then you're not really running any risk of falling. Just sort of walk backwards and just sort of be mindful of where you are according to your trap, or else you could easily, fall. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, it's kind of gross. Oh, I actually got away with it. Ah, see? That's why you always should place the block here. Alright, now take your vines. You probably should have done this first, but if in case you wanted to place the block in the middle, I didn't tell you to do it yet. Now, there is a spot you can stand, like you just saw. You'll probably figure it out quite quickly when you're standing like this. And there we are. Just be very careful. Place these vines all along the middle here. This will level out the Enderman, and every single Enderman will fall from the exact same height, which is why we built this one higher than it actually needs to be. Because the Endermen stop falling here, like in this, like at the bottom of this block. They start falling at the bottom of this block, so that's when they'll start taking the fall damage. It'll all make sense. It's basically, okay, if I go up here and I just drop down and I don't screw this up, come on. See, it forces me to slow down and I fall at the exact same speed as, well, let's say these ones. And the ones level up and the ones level up will all fall at the exact same speed. Alright, now all you really have to do is copy this a bunch of times, like straight up. So I will do that and I will see you guys in just a few. I should probably note that an easy way to make sure that you don't screw anything up, because it is very easy at this stage to screw something up, because they do need 3 blocks high spawning radius, or to spawn. So just put a half slab down on top of one of these, and then place your starting block there. And now just build from this block, don't build down at all, and that way Enderman can spawn, and your trap will work. That also works. But I like my way better. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a few. I almost forgot another very important step. I noticed this while I was building it, and it's this. Yeah, that's why you need either fence gates or signs. Signs. I prefer using signs. I don't know why. I like signs though. Basically just place the fence gates or signs like this, level below the vines. That way the vines won't grow down and there won't be any inconsistencies in your spawning. Because the last thing you want is inconsistencies. Or not in your spawning, your falling, I should say. Inconsistencies in your falling isn't. And your spawning isn't as bad as falling. It's a lot easier to fix spawning, but falling isn't as easy. Anyway, point being, put the signs or the fence gates right along here. It'll probably be harder for you than it was for me, but you'll get it done. I believe in you. Alright. Now, I have built mine 9 things high. You probably don't have to build it this high, but I did. But on the very important, on the top level, make sure you put half slabs on top of all the blocks like this. That way the Enderman can't spawn on here, therefore decreasing the amount falling. Oops. Don't double stack them because they don't affect anything when they're double stacked. They act like a normal brick. Okay. So now what happens is an Enderman spawns, goes through here, and since I just used ADDit to do this because I don't have forever, you know, there's vines in each level, but you don't actually have to have the vines in each level. I just, you know, do because I used ADDit. Alright. Now the perk to having this thing is that what I recommend you do to keep them all in a little area, you don't really have to do this because you gave yourself such amount of leeway. I mean, I can show you what'll happen. It'll probably happen, but probably not because I'm on camera yet again. Alright. As you can see, get pretty decent spawn rates, or drop rates, or amounts. Sometimes they're not consistent. It's kind of weird. Because I'm on camera. I built this, I swear, 10 minutes ago, and, or not 10 minutes ago, like an hour ago, but still, and it was perfect. Huh. Give me a second. Alright, so I fixed it. Turns out mine was 1 block too low because I'm an idiot. And I can't count. So that's probably kinda loud for you guys. So I'll stop killing them now. Anyway, so yeah, I had mine a little too low, like 1 block too low. Don't adjust yours because I did say the right number. I just counted wrong. So that, again, that's 42 blocks, okay? 42 from right there to the to those signs there. 42 blocks. Alright, now let's turn these guys off. Now if you want to make this a little more automatic for yourself, I suggest building this power rail system that I'm about to make. Okay, so since all of them are going to drop in that area right there, what you're going to do is simply put a block there. Every 2 blocks, put a power rail. No exact science, I'm just sort of guessing. Make sure there's a block there. Connect them all. And make sure to put some redstone torches near them, near each block. I suggest putting them on the inside, that way you don't accidentally knock them off when you're destroying these things. Alright. And just to make it even safer, what I would do is just put a roof over your head. Make it too high, that way you can obviously live, but the Enderman can't get you because it's too high. And then you can stare at them in the crotch and they'll all just sort of come flying towards you. Which is why you can actually make this, I'd say 3, 4 long, maybe even longer. So basically just stick a minecart on it, get in, and then all you gotta do is whack away. I had to stop obviously because, you know, I knock things off in one hit, but you don't. You can just leave that running forever. Alright, so I think that's pretty much the end of the tutorial, so I guess I'll just sort of show you what a typical you just doing this for a couple minutes would be, and that'll be it. Oops. No big deal. So what you'll do is you'll just sit in the minecart, stare at their crotches. Now the reason you stare at their crotch is because that means they go flying at me, but because I'm in creative, they will not do jack shit because I technically don't exist. Well, to them I don't exist until I hit them. And then they die, because they only have one hit kill, but point is I'm in creative, it'll work for you. Alright, and you can pretty much... I'm sorry, that's never happened before. That's just sort of completely fucking me. That's... Wow, that's kind of cool, actually. Alright, so the minecart hitting them does damage, apparently. I didn't know that. It also stops it. Well, that's something interesting to note. I'm actually gonna give this another block. Because it seems to have a few troubles. What the hell are you guys? You know what? I want to know how you guys are getting in there. And I want to know how you spawned over here. No, you didn't. How the hell? Make sure you kill these guys, just FYI. Or else they can do some weird shit. Anyway, so that's the end of the tutorial. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode of my Let's Play or the next tutorial, whichever comes first. It's just too funny that the minecart does damage to them. That is hilarious. Or maybe it's because they're getting in it and then they're getting suffocated. That's probably it. But I like the excuse that the minecart's hitting them and doing damage anyway. Anyway, so I'll see you guys next time.